Nakyum. Nakyum is so embarrassed when Seung-ho calls him and asked him to stop calling him that nickname. But Seung-ho keeps on repeating it. Nakyum didn't like teddy bear Seung-ho calling him Kyum, but Seung-ho does whatever he wants. I think Nakyum saying that he doesn't like it, it was more like in a way that he was shy, but it was turning him on more. And Seung-ho knew it. He is such a possessive boy in this chapter, and I absolutely love it. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 80 of Painter of the Night. We all get a nice treat of seeing Nakyum in this chapter. A very nice view of Nakyum. But wait, since when did Nakyum start having abs? My gosh, the art and the detailing that Byeonduck has done in this chapter is so superb. And in Nakyum's point of view of Seung-ho, my gosh, what a lord. I want Seung-ho to be real. Look at him, the way that Nakyum is looking at Seung-ho. So freaking handsome, gorgeously ethereal. It's so sad that he's a 2D character, but we can all relate to Nakyum's reaction to Seung-ho's handsome face. Oh my gosh, one of the cutest things ever, but funny at the same time, this special chapter of ours. My dude, this servant, has no self-value also. Why would you finesse to risk your soul like this? Oh my god, rest in peace. Do not disturb Seung-ho's waifu when the waifu is in the mood. Seung-ho is enjoying having his dinner already. Seung-ho was already eating Nakyum out. He's being so soft and gentle, and we all like it. But then again, they were interrupted. And did you guys see how Nakyum wanted to kiss Seung-ho voluntarily? Nakyum is so freaking cute. He's so ready to kiss Seung-ho. I can just imagine how happy Seung-ho was at that moment when he realized Nakyum wanted to kiss him. He really blushed and looked away when Seung-ho turned his gaze on Nakyum. Nakyum is really expecting for a kiss. God damn that servant. Why the hell did he knock? And my gosh, I'm pretty sure one of the reasons that Seung-ho is so pissed off in this chapter is because of the fact that he is missing out on Nakyum kissing him first. And my gosh, Seung-ho doesn't need to wash Nakyum's peaches anymore in the bathtub now that he cleanses him with his mouth. Nakyum wanted it this time, people. This person who disrupted them is definitely going to die. But it was a nice comic relief because that added a little bit of a funny section in this dramatic chapter. I kept reading this part over and over again, only the first part of this chapter, because we didn't get much juice in this week's episode. So I guess it will be a drag, but I just really love the first part of this chapter because it's just so freaking cute. My man Seung-ho's be like, what the hell are you looking at, B? He is looking at that servant like, don't freaking lay your eyes on my Nakyum, you insolent twat. Trust Seung-ho's ability to teach someone to mind their own business. Someone should invent a do not disturb sign for this too. But man, in this chapter, the second half of this chapter, we get to see the duality of Seung-ho's personality. Because people crazy pissed off Seung-ho is back. This is how our Lord Seung-ho opens his door. And he even brought his sword. So it's the crazy Seung-ho back in action. And I absolutely love this scene because we see a very soft and sweet side of Seung-ho on the first part of this chapter. But we see the duality of Seung-ho where he is completely different to other people. He is like crazy with other people. And very much understandable because this is the start of a lot of mentions of the older master Yoon. And I absolutely loved it when Seung-ho was responding to the messenger and just completely in full gusto suddenly said, while grabbing his crotch, he said, you do well to take my C in your mouth instead. And this is one of those moments of the crazy Seung-ho that I absolutely love. But man, I'm also kind of scared. Like, what if Seung-ho's father will come and see him? Then the drama will really start. And it makes me hate this whole caste system that they have in ancient Korea. I've been hearing a bunch of discussion from a bunch of members in the Discord channel talking about, we all know that Seung-ho's father, even though he's not getting any Father of the Year award at all, but come on, like, he is the father of our Lord Seung-ho and the beautiful Seung-won. Both are very handsome men. And you know, some Discord members are pointing out that what if Seung-ho and Seung-won being both very handsome, what if the old master Yoon, regardless whether he's an old man, is a hot old man? Think about it. What if the old master Yoon is a total DILF? Because the apple can't fall far from the tree, right? But I kind of want him to be ugly because I don't like the guy. It would be better if the mother is just beautiful and hoping that the father is not that good looking. I think that in the next chapters though, when the old man does appear, we will finally get the answer to this. But it is a very good point to point out that what if the old man Yoon really is a total DILF? We don't know. But a part of me is hoping that the mom is just a really beautiful woman. You know, hoping that the boys took after their genes from the mother, not crazy old man. Anyway, Seung-ho's father sent the messenger, and since Seung-ho hasn't responded to any of his father's letters, which would make sense why Seung-won did remind his brother a couple of seasons back that Seung-ho doesn't talk to his father. And I guess the news that Seung-ho is now with a lowly peasant under his custody has also been under the father's radar. So this is a topic that I guess will be a big deal for season 3, how the father found out about this whole thing, since it seems that majority of the town doesn't know that Seungho is in love with a boy, or Nakyum to be precise, because we know that the merchant didn't even know that the lover or the fiance of Seungho is a guy. So it is safe to assume that maybe some people also don't know. But then again, at the end of season 2, they were doing a lot of public displays of affection, so there are a couple of people who are aware of their relationship that could have a loose lip, but it cannot be that much. I feel like in order for the old man Yoon to really know that there is a peasant that Seungho is in love with, it would kind of make more sense if it came from someone higher than street gossip, or maybe one of the servants, or maybe Jiwa, or maybe, you know, conniving snake from season 2. But I kind of feel like it cannot come from a lower tier of the system, you know. Kind of feels like it has to be a little bit higher than that, and it kind of makes sense why the servant that did disturb Seungho and Nakyum in their chambers, he seems to be new, that he doesn't know what are the rules of the Yoon house, that he is even trying to sneak a peek of Nakyum in Seungho's chambers. So it will be a pretty interesting season 3 for all of us. I just hope that we get a little bit more lovey-dovey before the sadness and the father issues begin. I kind of am not surprised that Byeonduck needs to take time or a break once in a month, because even I feel that this drama that's about to start is really, really heavy. Anyway, Painter of the Night episode 80 or chapter 80 is available at Lesen, guys. I've been hearing a lot of comments in YouTube and Spotify and Instagram of where to get the chapters of Painter of the Night. It is available in Lesen. Check the description below. You can just click on that link and sign up. There's a lot of ways to get coins if you cannot afford it. Episode 81 will be out on October 1st of 2021. Byeonduck, the author, has announced that he or she will be taking a regular break once in every 4 weeks, which is not that bad, people. I know some people are gonna be like, why? Like, why is he or she taking a longer break, another break after a long break? I know it was a long 3 months for us, but just think about the silver lining in this whole thing, people. Some authors only releases a chapter twice in a month. Our author Nim, kind as he or she is just going to take a break every 4 chapters. So it's not that bad. Just think of it that way. It could be worse. So let's not ask for more, and let's just wish that Byeonduck will feel better soon, and that we wish that Byeonduck will have a healthy and happy life, so that Byeonduck can give us more awesome Painter of the Night chapter. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description down below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.